Oh, hold on, it's saying not yet. All right. Good morning. I am here with Bryan Mills of Passive Buddies, which is the program that I'm invested in. And I think it's a pretty great program. And I think Bryan has done an amazing job setting up this program. I challenge anybody to find the level of training, mentorship, support, and community that they're going to get anywhere else for the price. So, anyway, Bryan, how are you this morning?
I am absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. And you know what? It was a really good, really nice introduction. It's so great to get some of that feedback and just feeling that love. I think, especially with the cash flow community, that is one of the best things I think we've got is like the love for each other, like the support for each other has been like, especially in Ryan's section of people, it's been really enjoyable to like come and be involved in the group chats and have that sort of like the banter, the fun, and it's not just growing a business and growing an online business. It really is a community because when you go on these journeys, like I bet you could take a walk around your local area, and if you tried talking about online business to any of them, 99% of people wouldn't have a clue what you're talking about, wouldn't care what you're talking about. So you're very isolated. So when you come into something like the cash flow community where we're all here for each other, like we're all trying to teach each other and help each other grow something online, like the online passive income opportunities, it's just so nice. So obviously you're not on your own anymore, are you? You're not that little geeky kid in the corner at school. Like you found a family, and it's absolutely amazing. I
Yeah.
can't take all the credit. Obviously, we do have Brandon as well,
Oh,
um,
absolutely. And the things that
but
he
I'll take the
brought.
credit because I'm here.
Yeah, no, Brandon and the trainings that are in the background are outstanding. Like it's not just how to build one business. It's about how to take that business and utilize it to grow multiple streams of income in various ways that you may not even ever thought about. Like I know that for myself, there's things back there that I never would have considered. But now they're in my brain as possibilities and the training, like I say, for every section. And there's constantly pop-up trainings as well, which is also fantastic.
Yeah, because you say like as you're going through things and like the world changes, like online marketing changes like on a daily basis. Like for instance, everyone was banging on about TikTok for years, when the last couple of years, like TikTok, get on TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. Now when I go back and look at the creators who were big on TikTok, like really pushing it out, like some of them is like getting 200, 300, 400 views on a video when they were getting thousands. So the algorithms are changing, like the battle is constantly there, like what you pursue, where'd you go. And I think obviously having not just the course area, which could be outdated in like 6 months, which is still better than what the education system is. Because if you go to the education system like university and stuff and talk about marketing, like I bet you
Oh,
any money, ChatGPT won't be on the syllabus. Like social media, short form content won't be on the syllabus, anything like that.
oh
So,
yeah.
especially with the pop up trainings, we get to keep the members up to date on everything we're trying, everything we're testing, because that's what marketing is. It's all about testing. And me and Brandon are constantly testing to see what's working, what's not, like where can we navigate to then obviously let our students know what to do to get the best ROI.
Absolutely. And the other thing that you guys, both of you, are fantastic at is not only you're active in the community, but you're available to touch base with, and that's another huge thing that a lot of programs your only point of contact is maybe the person that signed you up, right?
Mm-hmm.
The person that introduced you might be your main and almost your only point of contact, and maybe their mentor. But in this one, if you have a problem, you can literally go directly to the head, and the head will actually respond back to you, which is huge, I find.
Yeah, I think what I say on I think nearly every coaching call is like drop me a message because I've got 3 kids, nearly 4 kids. I don't sleep. Like look at the bags under my eyes. Like I
I
do
remember
not
those days.
freaking
I
sleep.
remember those days. Yeah.
So yeah, drop me a message. Like if you're ever stuck, like I'm always available. How can you be an online marketer and not be available on your phone when that's the whole thing? Don't get me wrong, there's boundaries, and sometimes I do sleep.
Well,
But a
yeah,
couple of
and
hours
I mean,
delay is not bad.
just the fact that you are available. Maybe it's not immediate, but within like a day, like within a few hours, because I know that myself. I had a sign up who was definitely wanting a lot more than I could provide. And so you took over and helped him in tons of ways. And that was fantastic. He thinks you're great. So that's cool.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, you wouldn't leave your family in need on hold, or like just ignore them for days on end, would you? And that's literally how I see the cash flow community. Obviously, we have the whole concept of building multiple recurring income streams online, and I know we're going to talk a lot about like that type of revenue and stuff like that in a bit. But like, that's how I see it. Like, there's the methods, there's the growth financially, but it's massively a family. And obviously, if we can support each other as much as we do, then we're all going to grow, which is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. So your focus, especially with the cash flow community, is on recurring income. And can you just give a brief sort of, I know it's not easy to give it brief because it's a big deal, but give a brief sort of synopsis of what that is and why that's important.
And you know what? Like, I wasn't always focused on recurring income. I chased the high ticket sales as well. Like, we all do. Like, of course, like, go and get yourself $2,000 commissions. Yes, please.
Sounds
like,
fabulous.
Of course, it's sexy. And sexy sells. So I get why a lot of people go into the high ticket market, and I totally get it. And it's only when like you break down the amount of hours you put in to get that like $1,000 sale, because it's or like $2,000, $3,000 sale, and like it can work out to less than minimum wage sometimes just to get that sale. And I know the compounding effect and all of those things, but by the time you get to that point, especially with the burnout strategies that are taught, like you could make 1 sale, 2 sales in 3 months, and you might not even remember your own name by the end of it, because your head is that burnt, like with all the chasing. Because as horrible as high ticket, like as great as high ticket can be, some of the horrible background scenarios of it is they work their ass off to get you your first sale, because once you get your first sale, you'll get your testimonial. Like, it literally comes hand in hand. You get your sale, you get your testimonial. Once you've got that video testimonial from a high ticket perspective, goes on your funnel, goes in your content, and you don't really need to speak to them again, because you've got the next piece of marketing that will then justify obviously more people buying, which is not great. When you come from our perspective, one thing that Brandon really enforced was, if we make it recurring income, we share the accountability. Once you pay your high ticket fee, that's it. You're on your own, unless you get an affiliate who decides that you'll do a bit of mentorship as well. Whereas like the monthly fees, if we don't do our job, you can go. Like, you can leave. You can, if you aren't getting the service.
Well, yeah, exactly, right.
Yeah, just like your broadband, just like your gas and electric. It's exactly the same. You can leave. So it holds up our end and makes sure we're doing a really good job to make sure you get the results you want. And one of Brandon's biggest things, which I thought was really, it was just so simple yet so, oh yeah, of course. It's like your bills are recurring. Why isn't your income? And it was like, of course. Like, if you're building recurring income, it's like a salary without having to trade your time for money. Once like it all builds up. Now that we've obviously, I'm going to do a little plug here. Now that we've put basically the done for you system on the back end as well now, which we'll talk about later. It's so easy. Like, obviously the recurring income, obviously, like, we've got people who are making thousands of dollars recurring each and every month. Like, with a high ticket sale, they'd make that one sale, it resets on the 30th of the month, the end of the month, and they've got to go do that whole chase again to get that next sale. Whereas some people are each month,
and that's exhausting.
$1,000. It is. It massively was. I'm assuming, did you have a high ticket background as well?
I did. I do. I mean, yeah, I was very interested, and I saw it, and it absolutely captured my attention. And then Ryan hit me up, and I made him work for it. I asked a lot of questions, but he was patient, and I mean, once he started laying it out and what you did, and let me take a look at things and whatnot, it really did become a no-brainer for me, because I could see how it's a lot easier to get people involved when the barrier isn't as high. That's a huge thing. Like when the financial barrier isn't, way up here, that helps a lot. And really just knowing that I'd have the support. And, I wasn't going to be like, here's a bunch of videos and some text and good luck. And, not saying that there wasn't coaching calls and whatnot, because there were, but when there's hundreds and hundreds of people on those calls, odds that you're going to actually get direct support was very low. Right. So.
Yeah. And it's interesting because like when you're saying about, sorry, where was I going with this? Like the recurring aspect, and like it's simple. Like when passive income is a triangle, and a lot of people don't realize, like, freedom, like income, financial freedom is a triangle. And you've got high ticket income, you've got compounding income, and you've got recurring income.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people will focus on the high ticket because of the sex appeal, like we spoke about. But when you actually focus on the recurring income first, it's actually easier to break free. Now, if you look at any major business, like ever, like you will notice they all have a recurring income product. So softwares are obviously famous for the whole recurring aspect. Amazon do Amazon Prime memberships. Netflix is a monthly fee. Like everything is monthly. Because
even Shein now, Shein is, a clothing store or an online clothing place, and they've actually now started a subscription kind of thing too. And it's just a small fee, but again, they've done it because they didn't have it before, but now they do. So.
And it's like, it really is like you can grow so much from monthly recurring income that like you just can't do, like, because on any other type of income, because from that stability, like you get $1,000 recurring income, next month obviously you'll start from 1,000. You may have a couple of drop-offs, but again you can then go and double it, and it could be 2,000, a little bit of a drop-off, go double it, 4,000, a little bit of a drop off, and it's so much easier. Like you're never starting from zero, which means you can build and make proper decisions on a business. I can't tell you how many times in my high ticket affiliate marketing career, even though I made sales, like I can't say how many times I went to hire someone, plan someone at the end of the month, like a video editor or a funnel or anything like that, only for me not to get the sales that month. Through whatever reason, whatever excuse, and be like, that project's now put on the back burner because I've now got to hustle more. I've now got to sack my appointment setter because she couldn't close the deals as much as I could, and put myself back on that hamster wheel, which really is what a high ticket affiliate marketing space is about. It's a hamster wheel. It's a very big content hamster wheel, which will lead you to burnout because, as you say, when you compare how much like your per hour rate is, it's awful. Yeah.
And the other thing, like I did the math, I did the math, and now this is not accounting for any drop-offs, but you literally only need 75 sales of recurring income throughout the year, so that at the end of like that, a total of 75 people would get you a six-figure income, which is really, and it's a sustainable one. Right. So yes, but obviously you do 100, and then that way you've got, but 100 for a year, right? There's 365 days in a year. And once you get rolling, that's going to be a lot easier for you. And by the end of the year, maintaining 100 is going to be not that difficult for people.
And it's mad, isn't it? Like, obviously, if you go, right, okay, so you want 100, you want to sign up 100 people in a year. Okay? So we divide that by 12. It now puts us, we need to make 9 sales a month. And then in a year, you've got a 6-figure business. Like, sales.
It's not like you need to do consistently 9, because you're going to have months where it might be 3, but then you might have a great month where it's going to be more. So, but that's still going to get you that 6-figure year. And then when you start the next year, you're not starting from 0. You're starting from 100,000 and then carrying on from there, right? So.
Well, 100%. And with that like aspect of like, it's 9 sales a month, it's a lower barrier to entry, Plus, we give software, so it's not just coaching. It's not just like you're selling
There's tools
the
involved.
course. Like there's tools, there's more tools coming out, there's more courses coming out. Then you don't have to do sales calls, so you don't have to jump on Zoom and book sales calls and try and close the deal and all that type of thing. And you're not paying commissions, or you're not losing commissions to give someone else the opportunity to do a sales call. We're actually streamlining this whole process that it can literally be done via social media funnels. You don't need anything else. It just makes life so much easier. And that automation process, as we said, like with the softwares, with the coaching, like it's very easy. Like you're not gonna want to give those things up, are you? You're not gonna want to give up the coaching calls, especially because it's live and up to date information. You're not gonna want to give up your funnel builder, because you need that to build your own different funnels, to build your leads and all that different thing. We're teaching you how to build lead magnets. We're teaching you how to do everything. It's literally having a mentor in your pocket every single day.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, and now we've got a very exciting thing coming up. We've just opened up subscription, yesterday, to sign up for.
We let a couple of people test it over the weekends to generate some leads, make sure everything was working and stuff like that.
I was sharing the link off to people in my messenger because I was super excited. I'm like, how quick can I send this out? It's a fantastic. It's basically a free a Kickstarter for people, especially fantastic for people who are either struggling, who have started the affiliate marketing process and are struggling, or for people who are really curious about it but afraid to sort of dip their toes in because they don't know, they don't want to, they're afraid of that big, they keep getting slammed with here's the $7 and then here's the $2,500, and they're afraid to do that step. So this is an opportunity for those people to try it out and learn some really valuable skills in a 5-day Kickstarter.
It's absolutely amazing. Like, obviously, so we'll talk about it from an aspect of, we'll talk about it from what it means for our cashflow community, guys. So what you'll find in most programs when you start is you have to hustle like a dog. You have to slide into DMs, you have to spam links, you have to be constantly on it. From then you have to try and convince them to buy because your marketing isn't there yet, because you've only just started. And there's so many plates spinning as a new marketer or a failing marketer. There's so many plates spinning that you trying to learn how to sell and get sales when the pressure's on, because when you join a program, the pressure's just always on it. You naturally put that pressure on yourself. And then now you've got to learn content marketing, sales tactics, objection handling, and it's just lead generation, and the list goes on and on and on. So what we've done is, from a cashflow community perspective, we took 90% of that work away from you. So now when you join the cashflow community, which this isn't the pitch for cashflow community today, that is not what we're talking about, but our affiliates now don't have to close their own deals, don't have to nurture their own leads. They just have to get a little bit of word out regarding an affiliate challenge. So the 5-day Kickstart affiliate challenge is literally, it sort of says it on the tin, but it's about teaching you the frameworks on how to build a successful recurring affiliate marketing business. Now, the reason we're going down this route is because if you can build up from $100 to $200, $400, $800, and you can continue to build that and not start from scratch every single month like we spoke about, you're going to grow quicker. You're going to have more micro wins. You're going to be more motivated than one high ticket sale you might get in 3 months. So there's that side of things. But as you said, if you're brand new to affiliate marketing, if you are struggling in high ticket, if you're struggling in low ticket, if you literally don't know which method to pick, we're going to teach you exactly how to do it, what method to pick, how to set it up, that actually keeps you in business for the next 30 years, not 30 days, 3 months. 98% of affiliate marketers fail and quit in 3 months. Now, that's scary, but when you look at every course and what they're teaching now, it doesn't shock me, because when you see these posts no emails, no funnels, like make make 10,000 with no emails, no funnels, no like cold calls, no sales calls, all of these things that they're taking away. Like all they're doing is saying, well, actually, if we take those systems away, you take a system away, what goes up? Your time input,
Yeah.
which leads to burnout. So by taking all these systems away, because I don't need a funnel, I don't need emails, like you actually do. And the reason, like, people will argue with me and go, you don't need it to start with. No, but if you want to survive, you do. Because if you don't need it to start with, you're gonna burn out and you're gonna quit. You're gonna call it a scam. If you start building things the right way from day one, you will be here. You will pass the 3-month mark. You will pass the 6-month mark, and we will get you to a place where you are making regular commissions.
Yeah, and you can get a lot of those things, and it doesn't have to break your bank either, right? That's the other thing, is that they don't. Some of these programs will have you getting like 15 different add-ons that end up, the number of costs of your subscriptions end up going boom, 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 boom. You think you're not getting into a subscription, but you're just paying into the subscription. You're not actually making money back from the subscription right off the bat. So there are opportunities. I know that myself. I'm the queen of free. Right. So I've done businesses that have started with literally nothing. And so I'm very good at researching and finding out what I can use that's either low cost or no cost. And so I actually put together a sheet for people of low cost and no cost tools. Because you can start low cost or no cost. And then, as you grow, you can up your expenses, and that's fair, like any business. Right. But yeah, so I'm super excited about this training, because not only are they getting excellent training, they're getting it from you. And I know that is going to be super valuable, because, what you provide on a regular basis, you and Brandon, what you guys both provide on a regular basis is outstanding. And I don't think that anybody who actually takes the plunge and signs up for this is going to feel like they didn't get anything out of it. I can't see how they would, unless they just weren't paying attention.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, obviously, it's 5 days, so it's probably going to take you about an hour a day, an hour to watch the training, and then do the implementation. But we're looking at so many different ways on how to speed up that implementation for you guys, which is really, really good. So it's going to take about an hour and a half a day max, for you guys to set up everything that needs, and then we go and smash it. So as we say, like, day one's like looking at online passive income roadmap. Then we're going to look at the feet up sales system. So how you can automate things. Because the more you can automate, the more you get your time back and then put into the stuff that you actually need to put into, which is creating that content and creating that marketing message. And we're going to work through all of that on day 3. Then we're going to create like some killer content strategies that are literally getting thousands and thousands of views and leads a day. And we're going to show you exactly how to do that. We're going to give you a product that you can promote completely for free. So that's going to be amazing. Like, so they're going to get a product, they're going to get a funnel builder, they're going to get the content strategies, they're going to get the roadmap, and then we're going to give you the plan on how to stay at this for the next so long. Like, obviously, it should be 30, 40 years for some people, and how you can compound it. And it's just going to be absolutely incredible. So I'm super, super excited, especially because, like, as you say, like, some of the value that we have brought in the cash flow community has been absolutely incredible. And we're looking to bring that into some people who are, as you say, on the fence, struggling, need a pick-me-up, need a strategy that's actually going to work and stop them burning out, and all these different things. That's what's going to be in the 5-day affiliate Kickstarter challenge, and it's going to be absolutely insane. So it starts on the 24th of April, and it's going to be 8 a.m. EST every single day, Monday to Friday. But obviously you've got to go to Dornet, get your link, get your opt-in link.
I'm just going to drop that in a second here. I'm going to drop the link in the chat so that you have that. And I will also, so just give me 1 second here. Trying to be productive. Sorry, it's been a morning. First thing I did was hurt myself, and then I dropped my phone in the drink.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was good. That was fabulous. I enjoyed that completely, but it didn't die, so I'm super happy about that. So there's the link. I suggest that anybody who's curious, or even just wants to look at adding a second stream of income, but want to check out your training first, this is an opportunity for them to do that, to see if it's, if you mesh. And if you think it's amazing and you've enjoyed what you've heard so far and want to know more about the Cash Flow Buddies or the Cash Flow Challenge program, you can just hit me up in DM and I will absolutely provide you more information on that as well.
Absolutely fantastic. So I'm super excited for next Monday. I really, really can't wait. It's going to be epic. We've got so many people in the challenge already who are really excited. They're starting to be active inside the Facebook group, which is really good fun. I would definitely, if you were watching the replay, let us know. If you've got any questions, tag me, put in the comments, tag me, and I'll answer those questions for you guys. I'll really try and help you out. But as you say, it's a free 5-day challenge. So you've got nothing to lose, but everything to gain. And I think that's a great place to be when it comes to affiliate marketing, and a great place to be to decide where you want to be and what community and family you want to be a part of. So definitely go ahead and click that link in the comments. I'm sure Donna will go back, edit it, and put it in the post as well. So go ahead and click on that, get yourself registered, and obviously let Donna know that you have registered, and that would be absolutely epic.
Yeah, please let me know if you do register, because once you do, I'm actually going to create a messenger group chat just so that we can, if you have any questions afterwards or you need any support while you're going through it, we can drop them all in one place and I can help everybody at once. And also just so you know, I can cheer you on, and I'm going to be going through it as well, just because that way I know where we all are, and I know what's going on, and because also nothing wrong with a refresher for me either. So
absolutely love it. Perfect.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time, Bryan. I really appreciate you taking part of your day out way over there across the pond, and we appreciate you very much. So thank you again.
No, cheers. Absolute pleasure. It's been so good to come live with some of the students. I'm hoping to get a few more of these done this week. It's different. It's different not being the interviewer. It's different being the interviewee. So I know I've absolutely loved it. So thank you so much for having me on.
All right. You have a great day. Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.